Hi, this is Mr. Edward Olbash talking. I'd like to tell a story about my parents, a story that my sons have never heard of, my daughters never heard the story, but I never told it to them. First of all, this is a story of my father and mother I'd like to speak about. Story of my father and mother I'd like to speak about. Now, this goes back to 1933. 1933, I was 13 years old. And I remember my father and my mother, they never did get along. They were always arguing about something, right? Now I know why my mother had to be. I slept with my mother when I was 10 years old. She never wanted my father to come in the bedroom. So I was awful wondering. They were fighting and arguing. My father used to say in Polish, "Nie rusz moje krew," that means don't touch my blood. But my mother never brought me up to really love my father. She said, "Don't call him father." I had to listen. I called all through lifetime, I called my father by his first name, Alec. "Hi, Alec. What's up, Doc?" But he was a lovable guy. I loved him. But he never showed me. The only time he showed me really devotion when he was half stiff, sit in the chair, he grabbed me in his arms, and I felt then I had a lot of love for him then. He used to laugh. He made me laugh so much, and we always got along good that way. He taught me, starting to make. We used to go out delivering clams together, and I used to say Dad, don't do much because we could bring the money home. And he said, "Well, I'm going to stop in there for a quick one. You come in with me, I'll buy you a bag of chips." So I used to go in for chips and tonic. They'd have about 3 or 4 beers, get up and go out again, stop, deliver clams in another place. Well, when we got home, he used to spend dollars there, dollars there. When you get home, he wouldn't have too much money. And Mother would say, "Where's the money?" He'd shake his shoulders. "Here, here's a few bucks. Be quiet." And there'd be arguing, fighting about that. Then, when my father got started, I wouldn't see him for 2 more weeks. He was out on the bat. And Ma used to have to take care of the business. And she used to, tell the guys what to do, how many clams they had to dig, and he was really smart for her because she came to this country, she couldn't speak a word of English, and she done pretty good. And she was a beautiful woman. She never wore makeup. I used to say, "Ma, put some lipstick on." The guys used one. She did one day. She dressed up beautiful. She walked through the yard, and the guys were all whistling at her. I felt so proud. Look at them whistling at my mother. She never liked it. She looked awful stern. She never smiled at them. It was all business. And that went on for years, or a few years, and my father drank too much. He got in there with the wrong crowd. He was a great guy, but he didn't take care of business right. That's why my mother did finally divorce him. It was a sad thing, because I really loved my father. I never called him Dad until I would come out of the service. So that's an awful thing to happen. But that's what happened in my life. And my mom and dad, to this day I remember when my mother died, she still said he loved Alex, she said. And I know my father loved her. My father was born in 1903 and he died in 1954. He died a young man. And I know he always loved my mother. But he was always good to us. When I was bringing up my kids on Light Street, he would always come down with some fish every Friday. Some haddock, codfish down, eels, clams, all kinds of stuff. So my kids, they were really brought up on seafood. They loved seafood. And we depended upon him a lot because he saved me a lot of money. You know, we loved the kids. He was a great guy. So, what can I say now? I'll say about after that. My father and I didn't associate too much because my mother always steered him the wrong way away from me. That was it. In my house, we had always have a wild time.